Here's the game. Let's say hello. Let's turn on the coordinates. Look at the Komi. 6.5. Okay, so normal Komi. He played a 4-3 point. I'm playing a 4-3 point. I will approach his. He's got dual 4-3s. See how he wants to play. He wants to pincer. So the pincer is tricky here. I will lean on this stone, which is, I think, what you're supposed to play. Anyway, this is a Joseki I need to learn. Then come back and take the corner. So let's see this cut here. Where does it go to? Let's see. I think you... let's think about this. If I go here and then he cuts, these stones will have to run. Let's extend once more. He cuts anyway. Okay. Capture the stone. My opponent has lost connection to the server and needs to restart the game. Okay, restarts. Yeah, I don't see the pincer that often. But it's always been a tricky thing to get right. So, yeah, I was wondering whether I should descend here and make it more difficult for him to capture the stone. Turn here to take a little more on this side. Or approach this stone. Let's turn first. Now, if I were to approach here and he does the same thing, I lean, I would get a little bit of a wall out here facing this stone. First, I'll back off here, though. Let's do this. Maybe I should have kicked here, but he's got a 3-space jump, so he's already in an ideal position there. Okay, we got a normal Joseki over here. So he needs to complete some of these. That one he completes. Okay, let's approach over here. Finish off the corners, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so do a 2-space jump on this side. So this is looking good. Got some presence on this side. He's got some presence on this side. I can... I'm going to treat this as strength and lean on this stone. I want to make sure I can still capture this stone here. Also want to keep his stones confined, so we'll chase them out. He decides to capture there. If I cap, he'll run out. Let's continue to chase with the knight's move, see where he's going with those stones. There. So I can split, he can hane, I can connect. You might hane on this side and connect this way, threatening there. Okay, so he's connected now. So I can't split here anymore. He can run out. So can lean on these stones here, keep them low. Okay, now if he pushes and I block, he cuts. It'd be a little bit annoying, but well, I capture the stone, so I'm still connected there, right? He pushes, I block. He cuts, I take the stone. I'm all connected there. Okay, let's look for a bigger area to play in. Let's approach his corner over here. He never completed his extension, so a 2-space extension from those 2 stones would be about here. It's attaching to my stone, so I'll protect it a bit there. Now let's come back and finish off this corner here. Let's block on this side. Yeah, so he jumps out. Let's undercut here. And then take a 2-space high. High and low. We got a little mix there going. He's going to try and keep me low. Here, let's protect my territory. Let's stay connected. Huh. Okay, so I can take this stone and let's go ahead and do that. It'll give me outside influence, and we'll see what he does with this little incursion here. So he's splitting this group off from the corner, but it's coming out. Let's see if I can split him off from his corner. If I go here, he pushes and I block. Yeah, I think we can make that a little bit awkward for that group there. Let's see, if I honey on top and he takes, what is he threatening? So just solidly connect here. Atari this stone on top, maybe. Let's Atari the stone on top. That threatens to take 2 stones if he tries a cross cut here. So he fills in. And we can protect over here like this. So he's got this lump of stones here, which he's going to have to run out with. Let's connect. See if we can encourage him to run some more. Let's extend up. And up. So he's going to run with these stones out into the middle. Ah, he's going to try and cut my stones off. If I extend, he will extend. So he's going to cut here. Indeed. And so I will have to do something. Let's honey here. Don't want to give up these stones. Not because they're cutting stones, but because they're the key to a lot of territory on this side of the board. And let's poke at his territory on this side. Okay, he doesn't mind. Let's descend in here. Maybe we can split these stones off. They have a lot of liberties, but they're cut off from their neighbors now. Aha. He's going to try and take a stone there. Let's just jump out here. And then he comes back to protect on that side. So if I cut, he will cut. If I hane, he will cut. I can hane on this side. Okay, so he's come back to this side here. Let's connect solidly over here. And take this stone. Has he given up over here? Has he just surrendered these stones? And is it a waste of time for me to play more moves over here? Let's cap this stone and see how he reacts. Okay, he's going to try and do a large knight jump there. That seems weird. Okay, he's trying to take my corner. Let's protect my corner. And come down on this side, see if we can cut this stone off too. Okay, so I just want to have a solid corner there. Just jump out here. So I think I've captured this side. Ah, he doesn't agree. Oh, so maybe I did need to hane here. If I hane now... Okay, let's take this stone at least. So that I'm all connected through here. And then we should jump out here some more. Yeah, he's reducing me over here. That's true. Okay, we're going to drop down here now. And then jump out over here. Take the base away from this group and build mine. Just try and define this wall here. And then probably a cap over here is good. And also, I mean, I want to stop these stones from running out and also give some cutting points here. Protection. I did hane underneath. Yeah, I was expecting him to do that. So if he cuts or wedges, it'll be annoying. So let's just protect solidly. I think I'm ahead here, but so I have this corner. I have these stones that I've captured. This is alive here. And connected. And where is his territory? His territory is this upper side. Okay, here I want to keep him from connecting over here. Huh. Maybe it's not so easy. Okay, we'll block over here. So I can cover here. Let's push in here. That at least is a Sente move. He'll respond to that. Let's can push out here. It's kind of small. The turn here looks pretty big. Maybe I'll get something out of that. Push here. He can push into my area, right? So let's protect my area there. And he did cover that connection. So we can push on in here. Then how about these stones? Let's see if we can limit their expansion here. There's a variety of cuts there and things. Okay, let's block here. I can turn away. I can eat up some of this corner here if he doesn't want to protect it. There, he did. Okay. Similarly, I can do something like this. I think he wants to respond here. Atari. He takes. So if I connect, then the Atari is a big threat. So after I connect, he'll have to... oh, no, it's not a big threat. Atari, he takes there. Not a big threat at all. Okay, this is a end-game move. I guess I can get in. So does all my territory here add up to his territory? I have 3 corners. No, 2 corners. This corner. He has that corner and that corner. I have some scattering of stones in the middle here. It really is not looking very impressive. I go here, he'll just Atari on top. Let's go here. See if I can split something apart here. Just looks like there ought to be something there. Ah, there is, so I can split this way and capture one of them stones. Or both, okay. It's a very funny, unformed shape there. So if I cut, he can throw in there. He can Atari here. I'll take, and I still have 2 liberties. I think I can take those 2. Don't see why I should let them escape if they have nowhere to go. I mean, if I can successfully capture them, then why should I let them escape? Okay, so he's filling in over there. Can poke in this area, I guess. Now to be careful about the number of cuts in here, but I think I should be okay. So when I connect, I've got 1 cut. and he takes it. So if I Atari down, he comes down and he's capturing this group. So I have to Atari in this direction. Then hit the head here. If it goes to the right, I come up. If it goes to the left, I go down. Okay, it's getting close. He's going to make a ko of it, huh? I go here, he takes. Where's my ko threat? Yeah, it's a pretty big ko. Can I save this without going to ko? He managed to cut it off. If I just connect, then it's just one liberty there, so it's a ko for the life of this group, and then this dies too. So where does he have a group that's cut off? This one is already dead. This one I could disconnect with, take a few moves. Well, here and here. This is a ko threat, right? Here. No, because when he takes, it eliminates the threat. So that is not a good ko threat. This is solidly connected. This is solidly connected. He did not leave weaknesses for which I could exploit. So I'm going to lose this ko. Is there any way to live here and just sacrifice that group? If I go here, he takes. I go here, and then I turn. It's only 3 spaces there. So if I have a stone here and a stone here, and then I turn down here, it's just 3 spaces there, and he can play in the middle. So I go here, he takes. I go here, he fills in, or takes here. I go here, and then he throws in there. Wow. That's one I'll have to look at to see if I could have saved it. I don't see a way to save it now. Now let's see how he plays it. Now here's where I need a ko threat, because he's threatening to take there, kill this whole group. And don't really have one. I do not have a good ko threat. Here, just wins a few points. Yeah, I don't see anything great. It didn't help. Yeah, he protected that cut, huh? Don't have a way of making a second eye over here, do I? Okay, that was actually a bad ko threat, because it's just connected with this group, which is not going to be able to live. Should have played there first, I guess. Okay, so I should stop playing there and finish off my territory as best I can. And we're gonna add it up and see if that was enough to turn the tide, but I suspect it was. And And then we will see also what the score was with and without that cut there. I extend. Let's just protect it. Okay. I'm being silly again. I could have cut this whole group off. So I had to give up some points over here to save that. Let's seal this border here, make sure I stay alive over here. Okay. Let's connect these groups up here so we can't split me apart and do some attack from the inside again. I realize these stones are dead, but they could perhaps have split this group off and attacked it. So just wanted to stop that. And I guess that was kind of pointless. We're about done here. Almost done. Yeah, so he has this side all the way up to here. Let's pass. I think I don't want to waste any more time with making dame point moves. And he did fill in there. If I pushed at Q1, he was going to have to fill in there. So that was it. And let him mark the stones there. Let's see, I captured these. That's dame, that's dame. These two are dame. I captured that. Those are not dame. These 3 are dame. And those 2. So that is it. Let's accept. Reset scoring, resign, or done. Done. Won by 40 points. So how big is that corner? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 by 6, about a 30-point corner. So that could easily be a 20-point swing either way. So I think that could have been a win for me if I had held on to the corner. We'll check that out in the post-mortem and see if there was a way to hold that corner. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye. There are 2 parts of this game I wanted to look at in the post-mortem. The first is the Joseki played in the upper left corner, and the second is the fight in the upper right corner. So let's go to the Joseki first. So let's back up a little bit. I did the approach here. So I did a low approach, and he did a pincer. And this is one of the Josekis I have trouble with, so I've been meaning to learn this, so I was happy to see him play this way. So I press down, that's correct, he extends, and then I extended. And this is all pretty normal so far. His move when he extended here is a bit unusual, and I should have reacted differently. So let's show the normal sequence here. Normally after playing 2 stones, white can white can afford to make a jump, a one-space jump there, and usually he does. And then black has two different ways to play. If black has the ladder, which black does in this case, then the attachment here is playable, and it's pretty popular. So the reason why you want the ladder is because you don't want white to be able to, where's the drawing tool? You don't want white to be able to cut here. It'd be a bit annoying to have to deal with that cut. So so that's why it helps to have the ladder. If you back up to this point, you don't have to play the attachment. You might not want to play it. There's another good option here, which is to do the two-space pincer. Do the two-space pincer there, and now you try and surround this stone, and that seems like the decent way to continue the Joseki as well. So at this point, after the one-space jump, you have two ways of playing: either the attachment underneath, which you would like to have the ladder so that he can't cut, or the pincer. But he didn't play that. He played the simple extension here. And the move I need to play is I need to keep extending because these two stones aren't strong enough by themselves. Let's back up. In the game, in the game he continued. Oh, in the game I played here, he cut, I blocked, and then he pushed, but really he could just cut here. These two stones, I can't catch that stone on the ladder because of these two stones having too few liberties. So that's why, back up. At this point, if white pushes, black is supposed to push, and then let's see, it can continue. White pushes and black pushes again, and then white plays away. So white can play here, making this nice two-space base on this side, or white can even tanuki. But after that, then black has sente at this point too. So the 4 stones in a row are enough for white to live, and or not to worry about anything bad happening in the corner. So so that's how he should have played. Instead, we went like this. I did the attachment. He pushed, I blocked, and then he didn't cut me and gave me a chance to extend. So now the cut doesn't really work. So I came out of this with an okay result anyway, but I shouldn't have gotten away with that. Okay, let's go to the next point in the game I wanted to look at. And that was here. White has just played a cut in the corner. I actually have a pretty good lead at this point. And the simplest way to deal with this cut is to actually sacrifice the stones. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stones. Just give them up. So Atari on this side, he descends. Atari on this side, and well, he could play here. Doesn't have to. These 4 stones are dead. but this group is alive over here. He can't kill it. Let's see. You could try playing in here. Have to be a bit careful because I am surrounded. But if I descend, he comes up. I can take, and I'll have an eye here and an eye here. So he can't get rid of my 2 eyes on that side. So if we just back up to this point where I've descended, and we can use the score estimator, you can see that black is ahead by 16 points. So I could have just given up those points. The reason I'm ahead, I think, I have pretty decent territory in the middle, but also I had made a really big corner when I captured these stones over here. So that's probably where I got the lead. I didn't look at that exactly. But anyway, so the one major point of this post-mortem is I should have just sacrificed those stones immediately. Now, after the cut and I haned the wrong way, let's see, I haned this way, I'm actually still doing okay here. Let's see, he could have played the turn here. I think this was the way that white could get the most out of this. And then I surround him, and he captures a stone. And if we look at this, these 4 stones are still dead. Let's see, we can mark them again. These 5 stones. These stones are all dead. And so this group, even though it just has 1 eye, it's going to be alive by virtue of killing those stones. But I have a shape here that's alive too. So if we, let's see, it's my turn. I guess I should play one more move. I mean, yeah. Let's play the next move to make sure. You know, this is a 4. Well, actually, even it's actually 5, but even with 4, that would be alive. So let's estimate the score here. It's closer. It's now just black by 11 because white has gotten a little more, but that's really the best he ought to have gotten out of that invasion. So so let's continue on. I blocked, and yeah, what happened instead is he threw in. I took, and then he played here, and then here's where I made the final mistake. If I had just descended here and kind of forced him to capture this stone, this is a situation where he gets captured instead of B. This is no longer a ko like we saw in the game. He's got 2 liberties. If he goes here to T16, then I'll capture his stones. Or if he comes up here, I block. So actually his stones die inside there. If we estimate the score here, we'll see I'm up to a 36-point lead again. So, and I get to keep all my stones. So that would be good for me. So the final mistake actually was this one. So I had simpler ways to win, but even at this point, I'm still winning if I would have just descended here. But instead, I played the Hane underneath, and then we got this ko. I just didn't see this move, and I was thinking I was just chasing him in something like a ladder. And this ko just doesn't work for me. In fact, as soon as I play this move, the evaluation of the game is that white is just completely winning, and he does go on to win it by a comfortable margin. So anyway, it was a fun game, and I just wanted to update that with the postmortem, and see you guys later. Bye.